오빠가 많이 도와주셔서 우승을 할 수 있었던 것 같고
이렇게 프로페셔널하게 경기를 해준 이제 왕추인 수인찬 선수한테도 고마웠고 그리고 유빈이한테도 되게 고마운 것 같아요.
신혼여행도 미루고 대회에 집중했던 임종훈과 무릎 부상에도 투혼을 발휘한 신유빈은 왕추친 수닝사조의 상대 전적 6전 전패의 열세까지 극복하며 2025년의 피날레를 화려하게 장식했습니다.
잉샤언니 take care.
Love all.
One love.
Makes sense.
One all.
But soft touch on the Korean side. Now, earlier today, the Korean pair beating world #1 played an incredibly aggressive game. Starting game 2, had a massive turnaround and dominated game 3.
1-2.
Heavy spin comes in and the brushing backhand of Im Jong-hoon, as opposed to the rocket cross-court shot or counter. The Olympic gold medalist, the man who is the brand.
4-1.
Zhang Yining, if you're not familiar, just Google her. Type it into YouTube and enjoy. Dominated the game for quite some time. Hamsori up on his feet. It's a second point for the Korean pair. So third point here, the Korean pair making their way back in. Table tennis, loving it, inspired. Oh, comes back, catches the edge, Im Jong-hoon. Based on the backhand I saw from Maggie Hsu, she might have got it. Short stroke.
Orange. 5.
Ooh, little TTR. We expected there. It was about 45. Interesting.
Review unsuccessful. You may remain month.
So one unsuccessful challenge remaining for the Chinese pair. A little surprised that they challenged that. Don't know why.
6-5.
Unless his wife, former Miss Hong Kong, Emily Lowe. It's so flattering and exciting that the big celebs, the local stars, come in to watch. They know when there's a big show in town and got to exercise those connections and get the good seats for the good view of the big show. Who knows, one day these two could actually be in those VIP seats. Shasha with the net recovery and Wang Chuqin doing the heavy lifting from behind. There are no small parts, they're just small actors, and neither of these players right now are small players in the theater of table tennis. They're both playing their role. Excellent drive inside the table, lunging forward Im Jong-hoon.
8-7.
The parallel spin shot, Shin Yubin loads this ball as Wang Chuqin tries to cover. That jump speed.
8-all.
Deep push. You don't see Shin Yubin very frustrated very often, but she understands the gravity of this moment. They're 0-6 against this pair, the three-time and defending world champions. Wang Chuqin and Yingsha, every single point matters, and it's as close as can be at this point. 8 points apiece.
Nine, 8. 8-9.
Just a 1-point lead for the second seeds. Sounds crazy, but much higher seeding than those who didn't qualify to be here except for as wild cards.
9-all.
Backhand inside the table, Lionheart. He's got it. You can see the Sha and Hope fans in the crowd. Again, it's the majority of the stadium. So the last two serve combination with the Korean pair.
10-9.
And the big swing, Im Jong-hoon drives, and well, Sha tries to cover. Leaning out in front, it's game point for the Korean pair.
An
11-9, game one goes the way of Korea Republic. We'll see what happens. It's only their 5th total against the opposing pair. Right back down the line. Im Jong-hoon suffocating speed. Wang Chuqin starts to turn, starts to pivot, but it goes the other way.
Block 2.
This might be clear based on the pictures, but these players are so physically strong. You can just imagine what they lift in the weight room to get out here, to have the spring in their step, the recovery to get back and do it again.
Block 3.
On the parallel once again, right back to where near Sha is. Remember, once you hit the ball, since you must alternate shots, you become a target for the opponents.
Four lock.
On the scoreboard here, Yingsha, Wang Chuqin, it's Sha who opens with the heavy spin. Could see the idea, but tough to control that spin on the short side. Shin Yubin calling for the serve. She wants to get a third ball.
1-5.
And this order of play is working out quite well for the Korean pair. And the touch play, Im Jong-hoon going down the line to the wide forehand of Wang Chuqin once again. It's a lot of ground to cover, knowing that you'll have to get back. Taking her chances here, Sha trying to inflict a little bit of pressure as opposed to the more passive play, control, doing what she can to contribute. Back edge of the table, the Korean pair with a bit of fortune, considering the score already what it is. Some serious momentum here for the Korean pair.
7-2.
One more step in the right direction, the wild cards. A lot of big titles to take. This is the first of its kind. WTT Finals Mixed Doubles Championship.
2-8.
And the Koreans solid right now. Scoreboard, a bit of security.
Three 8.
Well placed here to stretch out Im Jong-hoon. Full commitment on the step around. Now when recovery is not quite the same requirement, Yingsha goes all in for this one shot. A nice twist and turn like we haven't seen in quite some time. Again, the most dominant forehand in the women's game. So with the second towel break, 4 points between them now.
Eight 4. 9-4.
And a solid serve here. It's added pressure when you're in Wang Chuqin's situation. How can you cover? How can you carry? How can you make the most of this situation? There's an answer, but it was teamwork. Yingsha with the big shot on the step around, and Wang Chuqin with the lion-like jump out to that wide forehand. He leaps Lionheart and sends it just over the shoulder is how it appeared. We'll get one more angle just for you to appreciate how close that is. Man, if there were a ladybug on that shoulder, it would have been knocked off.
6-9.
Probably could have picked more impressive living beings to put on a shoulder to describe that, but the point was it was very close to her shoulder. Korean pair on receive right now, still 3 points up. Long push from Yingsha right to the baseline. And Jong-hoon taking some responsibility there. Apologizing to Shin Yu-bin. Momentum right now, 6 of the last 8 points for the wild cards, Sun Yingsha and Wang Chuqin.
9-8.
Inside the baseline, Wang Chuqin coming back. They've been down by quite a bit. It was looking like a runaway in this game, and it's completely flipped. Well, not flip-flopped, but I mean, they're back in it. Just 1 point away. Crucial point for the Koreans before they hand over the serves again. And a good block. It took a lot of pressure. Shin Yu-bin had to hold steady and place it just right after the ball came back from Im Jong-hoon's opening attack. Third towel break and 2 game points for the Korean pair. Look at the curve on that ball. Shin Yu-bin has to move so far and also angle the racket back down the line to keep it from spinning off wide to Yingsha's backhand. 2 game points, Korea.
11-8.
And Team Korea Republic takes it 11-8. So Sun Yingsha starting off with the serve in a must-win game.
1 lock.
Parallel backhand. Remember, the wild cards, China's Sun Yingsha and Wang Chuqin must win this game and the next 2 to retain their perfect record and take the title.
1-0.
From behind the table, quite a drive there from Yingsha from down low. You can imagine it's not easy after watching her singles match to come back and fight, but her spirit, my goodness, here she is, fighting. But as fast as can be, this drive, ball almost tries to do a little catwalk of its own. What, you think you a model double fish?
2-all.
Tied right back up. keeping it tight here. Quality on the shot. Short rallies are going to be a key for the Chinese pair. Oh, sneaky. He didn't tuck much. It didn't have the whip. Wow, barely any backswing, and he guides it right past. A standing O from Xiaojian. Heavy arc on this one. Lot of spin from Im Jong-hoon. Remember that ankle taped up after a medical timeout, up to 5 minutes after the 2-minute medical assessment, to see if she'd be able to continue playing or deserved a medical timeout, which of course she did. Can't get much better than this. Wang Chuqin unleashed the beast on this one. Full racket stroke, the turn. Compensating for a more compact game in Yingsha right now. That's tough. Xia quickly becomes the target, and a long push right at her. Wang Chuqin knows he needs to keep his position, wants to play the ball and make sure he doesn't accidentally hit Xia, of course, which he never would.
5-4.
Look at this backhand into the middle. Responsibility. Sometimes you have to work overtime, sometimes you have to work double time. That's how team spirit works. Perfect length on this half-long push. The idea is right. And on any other day, you'd imagine Xia will make this shot. But cautious maneuvers around that corner.
6-5.
In front now. And a timeout on the Chinese side. Im Jong-hoon and Shin Yubin cashed theirs in earlier. This is the last timeout this match will see. Last game, going to be out on court looking to win.
5-7.
Angles here. Shin Yubin gets moved wide and gives it right back using the angle coming in. Solid block, and Xia turns it. But Shin Yubin on the move, delivers. Still a lot of planning here. We've seen some of the big drives, finishing shots from both players in this pair, but of course Wang Chuqin a little bit more flexible and mobile right now, delivering the big blows.
5-8.
Three points in front and 3 points away from the first title of its nature in WTT history. There it is, the rip from Wang Chuqin and the attack from Xia. Guarded optimism, yet encouragement from an anticipating, closely watching Chinese team.
Nice 6.
But the drive here, Shin Yubin finds the wide forehand, turns the corner, knows where to go. Momentum here, the Korean pair with a massive comeback to turn things around. 6 of the last 8 points.
6-10.
And it is now 4 championship points to crown our first champions here. One of 3 events will finish here tonight. And it takes 1 more point for the Korean pair. They take it. Shin Yubin and Im Jong-hoon are the champions of the WTT Finals, Hong Kong 20.